I get 100 tea bags. Tea bags. Bacon, there's your sound drop. I get 100 tea bags for like $2.75.
100 tea bags, $2.75.
Yeah. I get 100 tea bags for $2.75. Ah, yes. Anyway.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature.
I get 100 tea bags for $2.75.
That's totally inappropriate. It's lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
It is outrageous, Jackie. Oh, hey, honey. Look at this. First class tickets for the same price as Coach. Nah, that's stupid. Let's just sit and coach.
Well,
come on, man.
No, don't come on, man.
Come on, man.
It depends on what you consider a lot of money.
Hey, Leo, what do you think of Ryan? Yeah.
Yeah, Leo. Yeah.
They're going on a trip with friends is always an exciting time. Visiting somewhere new and exploring the sights, as well as making quality memories with those you're closest to. But it doesn't always go as planned. You know, I really miss hearing sound drops dropped over me. Can you just make some sound effects like...
Bacon, thank you so much for picking us up. As always, I love having you on the show. Darin,
I'm not going to lie, I'd rather have Bacon in here as a co-host than you because you don't do drops. I am a total
haunted horse.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. 75.
That's for you, bitch.
Does anyone mind if I toss my salad? Hey. And then, of course, weird news.
Buzzkill.
Sign Darin's wife.
Darin's wife. This one.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Let's stick to our fatso for a minute.
So to lose weight.
Shut up, Tyler.
Shut up, Tyler. Who's older, though? Is it me or Bacon or the guy with 2 hip replacements? I mean, if you...
out, 3 times.
And on that, I am out.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Later,
Adios.
guys.
Spunky.
Okay, there we go. Haunted Horse 1800 Whiskey sponsoring Ryan leaving.
Don't play games with it.
Guess who's coming in? Maybe. All I see is a black screen.
12 word.
Oh, look at who it is. Wearing his Nebraska hat.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
How's it going? Hi.
Downs. Ryan, stop calling me. Jesus, Ryan. Do your show. Ryan, why are you calling me in the middle of the show? We're still going.
Going on. And it's from Grant's mic. I thought at first Jerry's volume was
Shouldn't
up
we
too
do
loud.
this off the air? I don't know that anyone wants to hear this IT question.
Wait, you guys are on the air?
Yes. We never left.
I thought you guys were on.
You know what? I just dawned on me. That's what you thought. We are live, dude.
Be a fat ass and lose some that goddamn weight.
Hey, hold on a second. Can we cut the drops for a second? Ryan's trying to say something important. I want to hear it.
Ryan,
watch your smelly ass and balls, you nappy motherfucker, you.
Or play them as much as you possibly can.
Like that, then you don't like the Wiscopes. Oh boy.
Ryan, you can tell me. You can tell me on a private.
No, it's okay. Hey,
goddamn shit, I'm tired of motherfuckers.
So horse. So.
Oh my god.
So anyway, this comes from England the Mirror. Woman slammed for refusing to get out of car for date at Cheesecake Factory. Cheating husband said our house was infested with bed bugs to hide his affair. Friends on an Amsterdam trip mortified by cheeky shower feature in hotel room, right? I have 3 wives. They are all getting surgery to achieve my ideal body type. Wow, look at this guy. We've got, I saved 77 pounds, British currency, by ditching toilet paper for rags. I popped them in the washing machine. Okay. My brother's dating habit is destroying my engagement. My fiance finds him disgusting. Woman's awkward sex injury makes her lose 5 years worth of memory. Boozed up stripper tries to seduce cop during arrest, saying, "Taser me, I like it kinky."
Spunky.
Rhino and Horse are a couple of dorks who want to have a show. Will anybody ever watch it? The answer is probably no. They thought of a really stupid name. They call it the Waterhole, where everybody thinks they're lame. And they're always sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. Yeah!
Yeah, I'm not hearing you. I heard your intro just fine, but I don't hear you.
Now I'm here.
There you are. Okay, there it is.
That is my fault. I changed some settings because I have, muted.
Shit happens. We've all
Shit
done
happens.
it. I have.
All right, so there we go. I'm glad. There we go. So we're here. Yeah, I gotta get Darin on the screen, but he's here. I'm here. Everyone's here. So I frantically was changing some settings right as we were going. There you are. I want to be able to play Ryan, so I had to hook my phone up to the mixer, and when I did that, I bumped the setting for my microphone. So that's what happened. Bingo. I was typing a message to Frank. I was trying to get the opening going, get everything done. So for those of you that do not know, Ryan, let's see, what time is it? Well, here, Grant Napier has a case of food poisoning. He is down. So about an hour before the show, Ryan was told he has to fill in for Grant today, and he is doing his first radio show in Sacramento, and here's what it sounds like.
To assess that, there is a date, I believe it is early, off the top of my head, early January. The date, I want to say January 6th or January 7th is the date that the Kings would have to come to an extension with Keon Ellis. I think I'm a little more focused there right now, because I personally feel he is part of what the future could.
That is Ryan in Sacramento live on Fox Sports Sacramento, AM. Oh, shit. I hit the button. AM 890 or 104.7 FM. So he's got an AM station in Sacramento and an FM station. So that is Ryan doing his first show ever on the radio.
That's good. He's filling for Grant Napier. That works.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 hour
absolutely.
notice. He sounded pretty natural with it. You could tell he was thinking his way through it, but he did it well.
Right. I listened to the first 2 hours, did really well. Listen, his fans didn't notice, and he's going to watch this later, so I'm going to make him self-conscious. His fans people don't know this, but when you've worked with him, I heard a little bit of nerves in that first segment. A couple things I could hear a little wave in his voice where he's, but he's gonna be like, what? No, I knew it when he like told the phone number for the first time, like one of the and I know what he sounds like nervous. Because I've seen him nervous. I've seen him nervous when he did the first shows on YouTube. He was white as a ghost. He's nerves. And now he's a pro. Let's go back to this.
And if I'm one of those teams, what are the guys that have contracts expiring? You don't really have a lot of them. Now you've got DeMar DeRozan.
Anyway, he knows his shit about the Kings. He's well-versed with the NBA, more so than football. The NFL is my favorite sport, and he knows more about the NFL or NBA than I know about football. He's very knowledgeable. And
he is. And think about it, too, he's been doing stuff with the Kings and whatnot for a couple of years now, a few years, actually.
Not with the Kings. That's
but for and about the Kings.
Yeah, about the Kings, exactly. Boom. Yeah, they've had a YouTube show for the last 3 years. They do post-game,
all the stuff.
He was doing pregame. He had his daily show, all practice and reps. And what's funny is, I've known him since he did his very first show where he did a joint show with James in Sacramento. Frank points out that the first time he ever did anything was on Frank's show, Outlaw and Potatoes.
I remember those shows. Rhino the Sports Guy.
I
do. I remember those shows.
And then he went from that over to doing a little tandem thing with James in Sacramento. And then he started showing up. We would do wood scopes or anticipated train wreck, and he would say, we'd open up the Zoom line or whatever, and he would come on that show. And all been leading up to this. All reps, all to get rid of nerves. I remember when he was like, he had things that he wanted to work out. He goes, I'm saying too much. And work it out, listen to it. Like me, I say all right, and I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to be on some professional radio show. I'm doing my show.
No, we all have our glitches, though. It's true.
What's that?
We all have our glitches. I'm my big one. Here we are now.
Here we are now. Yeah.
That's right. Here the fuck we are. Here we are now.
Yeah, they're all habits now. He wanted to go on the radio, and when you're going to go on the radio and you've got a boss and everything else, you've got to have, you've got to speak well. So he worked on getting rid of all those things. Grant helped him out. Yeah, you're doing this, you're doing that, whatever. So he's been working on it. I'm taking my show a different direction. I want it to be, Howard Stern doesn't like change. He's Howard Stern, right? He does. Right. He's like, fuck it. I'm doing my show. I'm not going to change for anybody or do anything else. But when you're going to do broadcasting like that and you're going to work for a station and everything else, you've got to fix that stuff because, your audience might get annoyed if you're saying all the time. I hear it in interviews. Like when Rome will have an athlete on he's like, that was a big game yesterday. What were you thinking on that last drive? Well, when we were first down at our own 18, and it starts to get annoying. Like, you're just like,
no, I get that too. Too many That's why I catch that a lot as well. I'm like,
yes.
And I've had teenagers, and so to me that means you're making something up.
I don't know that's making something up, but it is definitely a pause so that you can think of what you want to say.
Well, it is. But teenagers, that's the first thing you think.
It could be.
On the sports interviews, it's not so much.
It could be.
They're just trying to figure out, but it sounds bad. It just does.
It does. It's something, my parents, my famous one when I was a little kid, of course, your parents are trying to get you ready for adulthood, so they're trying to work. But I used to say ain't gots all the time. I ain't gots any. And they're like, you don't have any. And I would say ain't gots. And they finally corrected it, after enough complaining and correcting.
I remember my grandmother, ain't isn't a word. It's not in the dictionary.
Exactly.
And it didn't used to be.
Exactly.
Well, then when it was in the dictionary, I was able to show it to her. She was not happy.
Nice. It is now. There have been words that aren't words that enough people have used them that they became words.
Well, every year there's like 3 or 4 more every year they add in.
Right. Yeah, Miss Teen South Carolina. Like as in people in Iraq.
The Iraqs and yeah.
You know how I know Ryan listens to the replays of the show? He texts me the other day, and texts are private, but this one's okay. I know this one's fine. He texts me yesterday. Where was it? Where is it? Wait. He texted me yesterday. Where is it? Shit, I can't find it. Basically he texted me. He's like, and it might have been a DM. Butter churner? What is the butter churner? And so, he heard the sex story about burning calories. Gail's here. Gail's here.
Oh, cool. Hey, Gail.
Gail, welcome to the show.
Hi, Austin.
There she is. Yep. I saw
Hey,
Tyler.
Gail,
Tyler.
you would want to know this. Ryan is doing his first 3-hour or radio show because Grant Napier has food poisoning. Here it is. This is what it sounds like.
Is the fact that I have looked at last season's stats.
He's on the
for
radio.
This team through 14 games versus this season's stats through
Baki.
14 games. And although the net...
Baki, did you know Ryan is doing the entire 3-hour show today because Grant Napier is sick? He's doing his first radio show ever.
Here's a question for you, Horace.
What's that?
As for the Ryan show, but I got to ask you because you're the one here.
Yeah.
What exactly did Ryan put in his food?
Yeah, right? Wow, what am I doing here? Right. So listen. Yeah, I'm on it. Baki's aware. I'm going to make this a little corny. But I want to say this. He has earned it. Look, I've been in the trenches with the guy. I've known what he wants to do. He pivoted from being a lawyer to wanting to do this. And that is not an easy pivot when you didn't go to college for communications. You didn't intern anywhere. You didn't do it that way. To do it at his age, 41, now he started in his late 30s, to make that pivot is not easy because usually the young people come up through the system like that. So
yeah, I saw the same things you did. I saw him doing 4 and 5 shows a day sometimes.
Right. Practice. Reps.
That's right.
And this has been years to get to this point. And like me, I know exactly how it feels to go on YouTube live, do an hour show, and see nobody pop in for the entire show. He's had that happen. I've had that happen.
My record so far in the Darin's garage, 1. It was burned. I saw 1.
Yeah. I've had 0.
But you know what? That night Burn was in.
No one's watching.
Yeah, but you know what? That night Burn was in. I got my reps in, and I was feeling pretty good. I was hanging out drinking bourbons, and I went long that night. I said, screw it, hang out. And we went long. I think we went like 20 minutes long, too. It's just me and Burn. I didn't give a shit.
Baki, why did your little icon just go from gold to silver? What happened there? That's fine. This was in your honor. Oh, what's going on here? Hold on. I got he sent me a video. All the way from Europe. Hold on. I'm very interested in okay, hold on. I got to get it up on the screen. I'm assuming you're letting me put it up on the screen. Check your DM, bring it on. Bring it on, right? Okay, here we go. So unmute it. Here we go.
Oh no!
Michael Myers?
Everyone!
What the hell's that? What the hell's that? Michael Myers, is that you? This one was in your honor, bro. You can show it on your show. Also this one. We celebrate it USA way. Celebrate what? I don't understand. I'm lost. I feel like I just read a burn dog post.
Some of his do need translating.
Yeah, dude. I don't get it.
Oh no! He's going to kill us! Everyone!
That was me. Okay. You were
Michael Myers is taking for a ride, but
okay. So Baki's wearing the mask. Okay, now that makes sense. I didn't know if it was like some TikTok you found or whatever. That makes sense. Okay, got it. That's nice. I love it. That's the Rizzler kid. I don't think the Rizzler kid's in there. The Rizzer kid. Is it Rizzler or Rizzer? I was following him for a while because Lauren was following him, and then I followed him. So. And then, Abigail's here.
Be real, Abigail. Is that you?
I thought this was Haunted Horse and the Fake Hunter show. I mean, it used to be.
Well, it kind of is.
Kind of.
But now it's 3 stories, and so I got to learn to shut my mouth.
You what?
But now it's 3 news stories, and so I got to learn to shut my mouth.
So I was thinking about that. It's going to be because you know what? I think Peter made the comment about Gail, and I am reworking that. I'm going to do 2 news stories for sure, and then a possible bonus one. Because sometimes we might get into a real good story. I don't want to push it. So, and here's the funny thing: I don't have any stories because, as you can see, when I came on muted, I was trying to get that audio up, so I haven't pulled my stories. I have a folder of them. So let's see. What do I want to do? Let's see. Let's do this one with Abigail in the audience. This is in a folder. I've had this story for a while, waiting for the right moment to do it. New York Post. Aloha. Are you in Hawaii? Are you in Hawaii? Or are you just responding to Eric? Okay, here we go. First story of the day, New York Post. Young woman can't stop having orgasms, and doctors can't figure out why. Doctors in China say they're baffled over the case of a young woman who experiences uncontrollable orgasms multiple times a day, leaving the terminally titillated 20-year-old in a perpetual state of arousal. Quote, the sexual arousal symptoms are characterized by recurrent and spontaneous orgasmic experiences, unquote, wrote Jing Yang and Dafang Ouyang.
You racist piece of shit.
Did you turn my audio? Yes, you did, you fucker. The Peking University 6th Hospital in Beijing in a study of the curious case published in AME Case Reports. Outstanding! Exclamation mark. Right. For 5 years, the unnamed 20-year-old experienced this thunder down under, sans sexual stimulation, leading experts to deduce that she suffered from persistent genital arousal disorder, or PGAD. PGAD.
Lucky girl.
Here we go. This is they want to make this point because, like Abigail going, outstanding. While this affliction might sound like hours of fun, constant pleasure can be quite a pain, causing, quote, significant impairment in psychological well-being and daily functioning, unquote, per the study. This was certainly the case with the patient, who reportedly experienced immense distress and was unable to attend school or work or maintain relationships. Unfortunately, getting diagnosed with PGAD was a long time coming. I see what they did there.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Her symptoms first reared their head when she was 14, initially manifesting as an electric sensation in her abdomen, accompanied by pelvic contractions resembling orgasms. Somewhat confusingly, there's that ad that pops up and right in the middle of the story, you a-holes. Somewhat confusingly, this was around the same time the youngster also began displaying increased sensitivity, coupled with bizarre beliefs such as thinking others could read her thoughts, which led her to getting hospitalized a year later and treated for depressive and psychotic symptoms. Despite multiple remedies, including anti-epileptic and psychiatric medications, the patient's symptoms persisted, leading her to believe that her constant climaxes were caused by external stimuli. So she believed that, but that's not the case. By the time she finally reported to the hospital, her condition had snowballed to the point that she could barely explain her symptoms without getting interrupted by an orgasm. So she's in the doctor's office. Okay, so explain your symptoms. Well, so there's this electronic thing. There you go. There's going to be a bacon grab.
You know, it sounds like a great problem to have, but I'm sitting here thinking about going, well, wait a minute. Kids would probably get hurt on this thing, first of all. And so we can't have that.
Right. I mean, look, as fun as an orgasm is, I don't necessarily want to be having them at work.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if I was in that situation, I could see how that would be a problem. Just saying. So I can see.
Same thing. I can see that too.
Abigail says, take an aspirin, rub some dirt on that thing, and get back out there. Hot Horse needs an ad blocker. How many ad tracking bots does Haunted Horse bro? I don't use ad blockers. I don't believe in them. I am that weird person. Now, I pay YouTube so that I don't get ads, but I believe if I'm reading someone's story, I should have to see the advertising. Yes.
Gail and Cindy both bring up great points. Cindy said that would hurt after not too long, and I'll bet she's right. And the other one, equally importantly, yes. Gail wants to know, how often does she have to change her undies?
Right.
It's a great question.
Right. You probably got to go out with like a 6-pack of underwear.
I mean, yeah, you wearing some Depends? What we got going on here?
Yeah, that would hurt after. I mean, look, I'm telling you, even as a guy, I sent my first marble race. That was the first video. Baki is definitely on a different subject than what we're talking about.
I'm thinking
He's
so.
Talking about marbles. We're talking about orgasms.
I'm usually thinking about my marbles in that department, so that's okay.
Yeah, marbles. Let's see. Neurologists initially ruled out epilepsy through EEG monitoring and other tests, while physical examination showed no structural abnormalities in her brain or reproductive organs. I wanted to say orgasm. Reproductive organs that could have triggered her perennial pleasure responses. Doctors eventually diagnosed the patient with PGAD after a regimen of antipsychotic drugs appeared to mitigate both her big moments and delusions. After several weeks of treatment, the patient's condition improved to the point where she could go back to work and have a social life. But whenever she's ceased treatments, her symptoms would come back with a vengeance. Unfortunately, PGAD still flies under the radar. First formally described in 2001, the malady affects a projected 1% of women in the U.S., but remains underdiagnosed per the Cleveland Clinic. Possible causes include everything from nerves and blood flow to antidepressant medications such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Some have even linked the anomalous, I can't even read, ailment to an imbalance of dopamine, a neurotransmitter involved in the brain's arousal and reward system. Dosing the patient with aforementioned antipsychotics likely curb the dopamine response, thereby lessening her symptoms of arousal. Unfortunately, PGAD has no surefire cure as of yet. There you go. All this sex talk is making me crave hot dogs. Nice.
There you go. Right. Well, you know, after all the sex stories you had earlier in the week, I was hoping you saved at least something good for me, so you came through.
Right? By the way, real quick, I got to get to this because you've been on me for the 49ers suck and everything else. So right here, 49ers 41, Cardinals 22.
Right.
And the Seahawks lost. So
yeah, those are both less than ideal.
What?
Yeah, those were both less than ideal outcomes.
Yeah. So you should shut your fat mouth this week. Yeah, last week you could say all you wanted. This week, your team
I talked the same shit whether we win or lose. That's just it.
Your team fucking lost because they're garbage. Your quarterback remembered he was Sam Darnold, started seeing ghosts, threw 4 interceptions, and Brock Purdy came back and kicked the fucking Cardinals' ass. In division win. So there you go. Eric says
I saw both games. I was bouncing back and forth. I assure you.
Eric says you're a fake fan.
I'm not a fake fan, but I'm going to talk the same shit. I'm going to back my team up any way it goes, so take it for what you want.
Let's just say
your Niners suck. Fuck you.
The Seahawks are not in first place anymore, and they have the same amount of wins as the Niners.
True.
So there. Where is the video of the day?
That's a true story, but we still got time to do something about that.
Video of the day got bumped for Ryan's big epic debut on the radio. You know what the best thing that I haven't talked to him. I talked to him earlier, but he had to get ready. So The best thing that happened to him is he didn't know. It wasn't like Grant was taking a day off and he knew like the night before, and then you're up all night, you're all excited and you can't sleep. He found out like an hour before the show. So the good news for him is he didn't have it's like, oh, I got to go. You didn't have all time to like worry or think about it or overthink or not be able to sleep because you're too excited or whatever.
You directly bypass all that.
It's better to have it like that. It's better to just have like you're on and you're like, oh shit, okay, than to have to think about it for 24 hours. I'm just saying. I would rather have it surprise me.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, Ryan,
it's
guess
good
what?
once you get past the settle in, but I've got that little bit of settle in when it's the surprise deal.
You have the what?
A little bit of settle in.
So you want to know first?
I like to know first.
Okay. Well, I will say this. He was preparing for it if it ever happened. So it wasn't like they knew that if Grant couldn't go on for some reason, that Ryan would do it. So he knew it wasn't like, hey, Grant can't go on and you might as well go on. Like, what?
Yeah.
No, he knew
we
that.
Need somebody. How about you?
It's just a lot sooner, I'm sure, than what he thought. Maybe Grant was going to take vacation.
Plan B, though, it's already in place.
Yeah. So,
I get
let me
that.
find a video of the day. Let me find one. Because I got a whole folder of them now. Because I'm following this one chick. We did the baking the tub of cookie thing. Let's see. What's this? We did the man riding the bull where the cop showed up. Have we done this one? Let me see. Oh, we did this one. I did this one Friday with Gail. That's the one with all the people drinking and breaking shit. I wish these would delete when I delete them. They don't delete. Okay, so I bet you we have not done this one. Oh, this one's good. This one's good. You know what, Darin? You're a lucky man. You are going to love this one.
Here we go.
Anyone watching You know what? I am going to watch that, Dino. Hey, Dino, by the way.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Dino's
I'm really
very
excited
cool.
for Ken Burns' documentary. Okay, so here we go.
It's time for Haunted Horse's video of the day.
All right, so there is a one of those tours where you go you're in Africa and you go in these cars that are open with the fence, right? And
the safari
there's
tours.
lions. Huh?
Yeah, the safari tours.
Yeah, safari tour. So there's lions and everything else and elephants and everything else. And so here's some lions. And this one climbs up on top of the thing. Like, what the hell?
Nothing.
Wait. Sorry. That music probably copyrighted. I don't want it muting. So there he is. He's up there. What happens next? He's pissing. He's spraying.
Oh, nice.
He's spraying everybody. Let me see if I can get that closer. Let me see if I can get that zoomed in. So hold on. Wait. Let me try it. Hold on. I got to find the zoom and move it. All right, here we go. I want to move. Oh, come on.
That's effing
There we go.
funny.
There we go. Hold on. I've got it. Here we go. This will be good. There it goes. He is pissing. Oh, wait. I'm too zoomed in.
There it is.
So now I want to show it again where those are the people underneath the piss stream. So he's pissing, and these poor people in the back are getting sprayed.
Yes,
Why
they
aren't
are.
they moving? They're just
They're
sitting in the
stupid.
piss. This guy moves at least.
Well, yeah.
That is a stream. That's like a hose of piss. That is fucking awesome.
No.
That is fucking awesome. One more time.
It's funny as shit, but yeah, no, move your ass.
Yeah. Oh, they're just sitting there. That's going to stink.
They gonna stink for a while too. She took like a gallon or something.
Oh, right. I mean, they're so.
I guess what, a 600-pound cat?
Yeah. And that stuff's not like human pee. That stuff's designed.
No,
to
that's
stink.
nasty.
Yeah, because they want to mark their territory. So that is.
They just did.
Yeah. Oh, they marked their territory. Yeah. Eric says I can smell it from here. Wait.
This doesn't smell quite the way I expected.
Lion is marking his territory, right? The poster of that video said he was marinating his dinner.
There you go.
Take a whiz on it so you can track it later and eat it. I need to save this story for Bacon. Bacon may be here tomorrow. I didn't want him to have to commit, so he says, I'm probably going to be there. I said, wait till the day of. That way if something comes up, you got it. Here we go. Here's another story.
Bacon's got the life, though. He paid the price early on. He did it right, but he's got the life now to show for it. It works.
You work hard, and you save your money, and you can
That's
retire
what happens
early.
right there.
I did not save my money.
You see, he started earlier than both of us, and so there you go.
Yes. I didn't start saving until my late 30s. Oh, there's Bot.
Someone isn't gonna like that.
Your move, creep.
What a bummer.
I would love to play Toto, but I can't play copyright music on this show. That's DJ on a horse. I can play that. I miss the rains down in Earth. They weren't missing the rains. Psh, I miss the peas down in
You know what?
Earth.
There is a metal version of that song I found too. That one I could play on my show. The original I wouldn't, but the metal one I would.
Nice, radio. I read a review calling it laborious, but I love it. That is talking about the Ken Burns documentary on the American Revolution. I'll say this: the Ken Burns documentary on Vietnam was fucking amazing. He did the American side and he did the Vietnamese side, both points of view. It was amazing. Because, I've seen a lot of documentaries from the American perspective. To see the other perspective was amazing. And they were talking about the Ho Chi Minh Trail, and they had to drive it at night. And then they would drop bombs at night, and they would have to drive off into the woods to try to get the truck. Yeah, it was amazing and just good. Those are good documentaries. I didn't see the one on baseball that he did. I hear that's excellent. Okay, New York Post. Hard of hearing? Viagra could reverse some deafness, study says. The infamous little blue pill that keeps men up and at 'em may improve a different kind of hardness of hearing, that is. A new study reports that Viagra has the potential to reverse a frequently permanent type of inherited hearing loss. About 3 in 2,000 people are born with auditory impairments. The good news is that popping a Viagra could come with a surprising perk beyond the bedroom. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation highlighted a mutation in a gene called CPD, which results in a form of deafness known as sensorineural hearing loss. Sensorineural hearing loss. Scientists from the University of Chicago, the University of Miami, and several institutions in Turkey. Speaking of Turkey, I can't wait till next Thursday.
No kidding, me too.
I'm ready. I got to get when do I start thawing my bird? I think I got to take it out on Monday. Sunday, probably. It's not that big. Monday. Scientists from the university. Oh, wait. I read that part. One is a common supplement, while the other is a popular erectile dysfunction drug. This study is exciting because we found a new gene mutation that's linked to deafness, and more importantly, we have a therapeutic target that can actually mitigate the condition, said lead author Rong Grace Zai, a neurological diseases professor. There's that ad again. I mean, the ad blocker makes more sense now than it ever has. I'm reading something and then this fucking ad just pops up.
So boner pills will help my hearing.
What's that?
So boner pills will help my hearing.
Only if you're one of the 3 in 2,000 people that are born with that deafness.
Renee says I need anti-Viagra. I'm not allowed anywhere near the blue pill. If I could find a medical reason to try it out, it might help my hearing.
Not to get too much into your personal life. And when someone says not to get too much into your personal life, they're about to get too much into your personal life. I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say? Anyway.
I know you're worried about where I was going to head next because I said I needed anti-Viagra.
No, it wasn't that. I just lost my thought. In healthy hearing, the CPD gene instructs an enzyme to maintain levels of the amino acid arginine, which produces nitric oxide, helping send signals through the nervous system. Sensorineural hearing loss occurs when the CPD gene pathway is disrupted, causing oxidative stress and cell death in the ear hair cells, responsible for hearing and balance. When the ear loses the function of the CPD gene, the ability to detect sound waves goes too. The study authors address this loss in 2 ways, using fruit flies with CPD mutations, sildenafil to stimulate nitric oxide production, and a separate arginine supplement. Both treatments improve hearing loss in the flies. How do you know if a fly's hearing something?
Great question.
Okay, we got the flies. Can you hear us? They're doing nothing. Hey, flies! And then you give them this shit. Hey, can you hear us? Yeah, we can hear you now. Fucking flies.
Raise your hand when you hear it, like the kids in the
Raise your wing
earphones.
up if you can hear us. Yes. It turns out that CPD maintains the level of arginine in the hair cells to allow quick signaling cascade by generating nitric oxide. Zai explained. These hair cells in particular are more sensitive or vulnerable to the loss of CPD. CPD isn't that drug that's found in weed, is it? What is that? CBD.
Yeah, CBD.
Sensorineural hearing loss can be managed with hearing aids and cochlear implants, though the initial study results may lead to a cure. We have found a promising therapeutic avenue for these patients, said Zai. It is a good example of our efforts to repurpose FDA-approved drugs for treating rare diseases. You know, speaking of that, they're finding all these new things to treat it with Ozempic. That was originally for diabetes. Now it's for weight loss, and now I'm seeing like muscle organ regeneration and shit. So weird shit. What time is it? We got 19 minutes. So I got 2 stories. Got to find a bonus.
And I got a comment too for Gail because she might have hit it on the head. Abigail's burner. Sorry, it's Abigail. Yeah, Abigail's burner. She might hit it on the head. She said if I take the Viagra, I might be able to hear her disappointment more clearly. That could be true.
Right.
It could be. You might be onto something there.
Cindy, do you have liver problems? I have been told in one of my physicals that I have a slight
Fat
liver. A little bit of a
fat
liver.
My liver thinks I'm an asshole.
Your liver, yeah, well, yeah. And I don't drink anymore. Why is my liver fat? Probably because I'm fat.
Fat.
Not yet. It's dicey, though. Is it a fat liver?
Fat.
I saw a story that was like 1 in 3 people have fat livers in the United States because,
Fat.
Now, women's disappointment clear. Turkey. Why are you so sad? Speaking of turkey, it's a week from tomorrow. Can you guys believe a week from tomorrow is Thanksgiving? That's nuts.
Well, hey, speaking of Thanksgiving, a question for you.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving weekend is when my usual every other Saturday comes in.
Yeah.
What do you think about a show on Thanksgiving weekend? Do you think everybody going to be around, do you think?
Liver cleanse. Bad liver, not good. Yeah, right.
I'm willing to do it. I don't care. I'm just kind of curious what you think.
There would be more people watching your show on that Saturday than like a Memorial Day weekend Saturday, where it's 3-day weekend and everyone wants to go somewhere like camping or whatever.
Right.
I think by Saturday, anyone's with families and everything else, they're kind of doing their shit. I think Thursday and Friday. I'm not doing a show on Friday because I thought Friday would be the one that no one would want to watch. But Saturday, I can see people watching it. They want to break. They've been going. They did Black Friday. They did all the shopping. They're tired. They want to just sit in front of, the computer or the phone and listen to a rock show. I think. So I wouldn't think that anyone in the audience that likes Darin's show you'd watch it on the Saturday after Thanksgiving, right? I mean, you're competing with maybe some college football, but the one day you had the one
nothing new.
Where Burn Dog was watching, I think you were competing with Game 7 of the World Series, weren't you? Or 6?
It was one of the two. Yeah, it was. I think it was
game.
7. It might have been 7.
It might
but
have
it was
been
one
7.
of the two.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, you're gonna get crushed because.
Well, yeah. I'm getting my reps in.
But that's the fun part. Is first of all, you get to listen to your music. That's fun.
Well, yeah, and here's the other part too. Is I see where it's headed. It's very, very close to being. It's going to be all videos real soon.
Right.
Right.
Once you
I'm
upgrade
getting
your
real close to being that.
Once you upgrade
it's
your
going to take a
equipment,
big jump forward here real soon.
Yes. So for the audience, he is going to upgrade his equipment, and when he does that, he'll be able to play music videos and do more. Right now, he's being limited by the computer. So that problem is going to be rectified, and his show will start being more. Right now, it sounds great. It's just visually, you can't play videos. So yeah. We need you to talk to who? Abigail or Darin? Bemmer might help your liver. What's Bemmer? So, yeah, I mean, think about it. Does Renee want to do anything on that Saturday, or is she cool with you doing a show?
No, she's great with me doing it. It's not that at all. I was just curious what you thought about people being around.
I think that, like I said, I think Memorial Day weekend and Labor Day weekend are bad weekends for Saturday because it's right in the middle of a 3-day. But I think people would watch it.
I'm in for it. I've already got about half a playlist put together already. I'm going to rock a little harder this time than I did last. I took it pretty easy last time. I went real mainstream.
Yeah.
But
you know what? And we were doing our anniversary night. So we were at the Comedian. I did tune in from the comedy club before they were going live. And I had it muted because I didn't want to disturb anybody. And I looked in your chat, and you had a lot of people in there.
At one point, I think it was like 43 people. It was quite a bit compared to normal.
Yeah, that was popping.
I think people need to have better time management skills in their life if that's what they're wasting their time on. But I'm fucking good with it. I'm here for it.
Right.
So,
it was fun. It was a medical device invented by the Germans. Ooh, the Germans. Sorry, bacon Tourette's. The Germans. Ooh, the Germans. Speaking of bacon, he might be on tomorrow. You don't have a show this weekend, right? Because you did it last Saturday. So next,
Right, exactly.
next weekend.
I hear you, Cindy, too. I've been hearing that from other people, too. Cindy's saying she wants more of me and wants me to talk more.
Okay.
Yeah, and I could, during the show, my show, she's saying.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. But I'm hearing that from other people, too, Cindy. I think you're on. Yeah, I get it.
All right.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah. No, I get it. Not just music. Oh, was he just playing music and not talking? Is that what?
I talk a little bit in between, but I'll tell a little bit about the songs, whatever.
Yeah.
Background when I first heard them, first saw the band, whatever, that kind of stuff. But just boom, 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 quick, and play the music.
Got it.
And
all right. So there you go. Listen. This is where I stand. I listen to the audience.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes I go, yeah, that's a good idea, and sometimes I go, no, this is what I want. So you weigh it, come up with a happy medium. But I definitely listen to the audience, and it's entertaining. Okay, it's entertaining. Definitely, I've made changes for the audience, and so and then sometimes it's like, I'm gonna kind of stick with this because there's a reason for it.
But I've been hearing that from other people too and all that. And if you want to hear me talk a little bit more, I'm fine with that. Or, I'm going to get drunk and ramble because that's what I do.
Maybe that's, dude, look, I quit drinking because it's just not good for me. But look, people have said, dude, you're so fucking hilarious when you're drinking. And it's like, that's cool, but I can't handle the alcohol anymore. I just can't.
Yep. Although tonight you can see what it is we're drinking is water.
Yeah. Is that water? Or is there vodka in there?
No. That's straight water. But the deal was, for an hour straight, Renee just got home just before the show started. So for an hour straight before she got home, I got my stuff set up and all that. And when I lobbed you the message, I'm all good. Right. And so after I lobbed you the message, I did 3 doubles quick between there and before the show started. Wow. And so that got me, I'm good to go. It's a quick 6-pack. And that way I can put them all away. Because Renee, she wants to drink a little less during the week. So she wants me to be less of a bad influence on her. And so I said, okay, so I'll just drink it early. I'm all right with that.
Oh, Cindy thought it sounded like I said, or you said, one of us said, you were just going to play videos. So she misunderstood. She wanted you to talk.
No. I'm still going to be in between and all the stuff. And
he cannot play videos now because his computer is such a pussy.
It's too slow.
That if he plays the videos, it stops the computer. So he is going to upgrade to a better computer so that he can run videos like I do, but then still do the talking. So, okay, no, he will. It'll be the same.
There's several other benefits to him. I'll be able to do requests on the fly that way, because on the one I've got now, I've got it all preloaded in order the whole bit, or it doesn't work.
Requests because by the time he tries to search it, it bogs the computer down.
Exactly. And so I'll be able to do the requests on the fly. I'm going to be able to get quite a bit. On top of it, there's a little bit faster internet speed that my provider offers, and I am doing it as well.
Nice. There you go.
And so I'm going to win on both sides of this, and it'll just be better.
I see Dino in the audience. He may be coming on this show December 8th. We're coming up with another time for Dino to show up. So,
that'd be good. Dino's cool as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. He was on once and went so well. He's going to come back on sometime in December. We're working that out. Horse is taking advice from the audience, except when it comes to country music. You know what, Gail? Last Friday I played country music. I played like a half dozen. You know what? That 2-week break was really good for me. I just needed. I didn't realize it, but I was a little burned out. I needed a couple nights off, and last Friday was awesome. It was fun. So, and this Friday, once again, I am working Friday. I usually don't. I don't know how much gas is going to be in the tank when I get home and how much energy I'm going to have. Gail and I are going to do a show, but I don't know, I can't make any promises on the DJ show. So, If I go, I go. If I go an hour, I can go an hour, but I'm going to be freaking tired. I'm a pussy because a 50-hour work week's kicking my ass. And most people, there's a lot of people out there that work 50 hours every week. I don't know how they fucking do it. It's not the 50-hour work week. It's the fact I'm getting up at 4:30 every morning to do the 50-hour work week. So it is what it is. Cindy gets up at 4:30. She understands.
Dino hit it on the head too. Get high and drunk, terrible ideas, and no fucks left. Yes, exactly.
Right. We're going to do one more story. This is the bonus story. So,
all right, let's do it.
I think I'm going to do 2, but when we have time, I'm going to have a bonus story. This would be the bonus story. I actually teased this one the other day, and then we never got to it. I don't know if Abigail's still listening, but here's a story for you, Abigail. Hey, what's up, Adam? How morning sex could increase your job satisfaction and help you score a raise. So you need to tell Renee, hey, there was a study we talked about last night, and if I have morning sex, I'll make more money. So I'm giving
Don't think I won't use that.
I'm giving you some ammunition, guys. Once again, how morning sex can increase your job satisfaction and help you score a raise. Study says the key to success, morning sex. I'll say this loud enough so the wife can hear. A little not safe for work action at sunrise enhances employee productivity and better positions naughty 9-to-5ers to receive perks at work, such as pay increases and promotions, per new report. Full-time American workers who have sex before work in the morning have the highest levels of productivity, 71%, task completion 70%, focus 58%, motivation 57%, and job satisfaction 54%. Study authors for Zip Health and online pharmacy reveal in the October 2025 findings.
I'm going to play this back for Renee.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
This is a scientific study by a
That's right.
pharmacy
It's going to happen tonight.
But the benefits of canoodling at the crack of dawn aren't solely internal, according to the data. They're also income boosting. Nearly 1 in 5 American workers who have morning sex say they've received a promotion in the past year, which is higher than at any other time of the day, says experts. Over half of American workers who have morning sex said they received a raise in the past year, which is more than any other group. To get a firm grasp on the value of making whoopee in the morning, researchers surveyed 1,000 U.S. job holders, all spanning the generational spectrum, from 20-somethings of Gen Z to baby boomers in their 60s and beyond. And it turns out that the breadwinning boomers, along with Gen Xers over age 45, are having the most morning sex, 20%. Followed by millennials, 30s and 40s, 17%, and Gen Z at 16%, per the poll. But professionals in certain specific professions are starting their business days off by getting busy more than others. Marketing ranks as the #1 industry, teaming with AM sex enthusiasts. Hospitality, manufacturing, and construction secure the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th slots, respectively, on the X-rated roster. The entertainment industry rounds out the top 5 list of laborers who enjoy a roll in the hay at the top of the morning. It's an energy erector better than coffee, according to the probe, which determined that over 35% of the workforce, from executives and business owners to entry-level peons, credit morning sex over caffeine with raising their spirits each day. The investigators...
Well, of course. I mean, who's kidding who? I'll put my coffee down to get lucky.
Right.
I mean, there's your comparison right there.
Does the survey include the CEO that got caught at the music concert with not his wife? You know what? The woman he was caught with wasn't with her husband either.
That's
they
true
were
story.
Both cheating.
Well, that was Peter. That's that. Yeah, that tracks.
Americans who have morning sex report the highest level of happiness, confidence, and emotional stability, say the insiders. And those daybreak delighters report experiencing 68% higher overall happiness, 63% greater emotional stability, 58% stronger confidence and self-esteem. Compared to other times of the day, like evening or late night, morning intimacy consistently ranks highest across all measures of emotional and mental well-being, the authorities note. In culture obsessed with productivity hacks, perhaps the one of the simplest and most enjoyable is already in the bedroom, researchers say. A little morning connection might be the secret to feeling happier, more confident, and yes, even more successful at work. There you go. There you go. Morning sex. Yep. Better job, better income, more promotions. There you go. Probe. Interesting, says Abby. You are still here. I was hoping you were. I was having a sleepover. So wait a minute. That woman that has all those orgasms, you would think she would be the CEO of the company.
Maybe.
I was having a sleepover and the lady asked what time I needed to get up in the morning to go to work on time.
That's normally a good sign.
She set the alarm an hour earlier than I needed as she wanted extending morning socks, says Burn Dog. So she's like,
yes,
what time
that's
do you have to get
normally
up?
a good sign.
He says, 8 o'clock. I got to get up at 8 o'clock to get to work. So she set the alarm for 7. Nice.
She likes morning dingus.
Morning dingus. Morning Boeing. I got 3 minutes. You got anything to talk about?
Not a whole lot, really. Just kind of happy to be here. The usual stuff.
Nice.
I will do the show that Saturday after Thanksgiving. We convinced me of that.
Are you gonna be here next Wednesday? It's the night before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay,
I got that day off too.
I'll be here too. So we'll do that. No show on Thursday next week. No show next Thursday. No shows next Friday. Darin's got a show on Saturday.
Yeah.
So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I'm doing shows, and then no shows until Darin's Saturday show. So there we go. Tomorrow, Bacon might be here. Hedstrom Bacon has said I would give that sounded like an 85% chance he'll be here. So I gave him a 15%. If something came up, he couldn't make it. That's cool. And then Gail's here on Friday, DJ Haunted Horse. I should be able to muster up some kind of DJ show. I don't know that I go 3 hours, but I should be able to do something. I mean, I'll be tired, but not that tired.
Just drink more.
Thanks, Horse and Darin. Appreciate you. Good night. Good night, Abigail. Thanks for showing up. I love seeing you in the chat. I love seeing Cindy in the chat. Lucky you, Bernard, says Cindy. Right?
Well, thanks, Abigail.
Thanks, Darin, for showing up. I give him a lot of
shit. Thank you, actually. I've always appreciate you having me. You know that.
Hey, wait. Let's hear Ryan sign off for his first show.
Yeah.
Ryan doing his
something
first
good for the
radio
vets. Give
show.
back to the vets right now for all they've done for this country.
He's out. He's already out. We missed it. Oh, well. It is what it is. He just wrapped up his first radio show. Congratulations to him. I am so proud to see how much work he did, and he.
Well, he's making something out of it. Yeah. He definitely is.
He will eventually have, if things progress the way that everyone thinks they will, he will eventually have his own show.
Probably.
Just be
I can see it happening.
Grants, he will have his own show. So, he got his first rep today, and yeah. Is this the
he's carving himself out a nice little niche
ad? No, it isn't. Let's see if there is one.
Grant's back. Grant Napier is back on the Sacramento airway.
I love that ad. HQ Showgirls. They've got a strip club app or a strip club ad during their radio show. It's great.
Nice.
It's like the only one with full nude and liquor between here, Reno and San Francisco. We serve champagne and full liquor bar. Totally nude women. It's like, God, it's crazy.
Awesome. I can drink my bourbon and I can look at a liver.
Right.
I'm in.
Right. All right, dude. Thanks for showing up for the show. Bacon be here tomorrow. Until tomorrow, I'm out. You can have the last word.
Nothing but a thank you, dude. I'm out.